All right, Flight of the Valkyrie, the single bonus series. This beautiful Aston Martin Valkyrie is featured in, which also is currently featured in the limited time series. So for those of you guys who don't own this card, that's how you would win it. It does cost you a lot of gold. It's not a cheap car. But yeah, and I've already posted the series overview for both the limited time series that's currently going on, and also the bonus series Flight of the Valkyrie this card's featured in, which is the one that I'm actually gonna check in here and see if I can make some progress. All right, so pretty short series, only 15 tiers, and I only have some 7 upgrades on board. That is all the racing dollar upgrades available on this card before you put any gold upgrades on. So because I won this card, with racing dollar upgrades only, that's what I have. And I should be able to reach 25% in this series without adding any gold upgrades. So at least there's some 9 free gold for me to claim. So, well, let's get started. Tier 1, we got Hunter as Suzuka East. And, yep, once you complete that, at least one event in the limited time series, it does activate that 24 hours of instant service and instant R&D on the racing dollar upgrades for this car. And you don't see instant service on this screen because mine is actually VIP'd, so it's always instant. You just don't have to pay for it for 24 hours, which is just, racing dollars. All right, so without further ado, let's jump in, see what kind of target that I gotta beat. 25 meters ahead of Sylvia, looks like, in this rather short Suzuka East circuit. Yeah, that gunpowder gray finish. Very nice. Alright, so Sylvia gets 33-second head start. Is that gonna be enough to get away from this beast of a machine? What kind of distance does that 33 seconds translate into? About 900 meters of lead. And this car's got spider grip paired with some insane amount of insane top speed and acceleration. So that's why this car costs you guys so much. But yeah, pretty awesome car. I've kind of forgotten how much fun it is to race this car. But due to lack of upgrades on this car, usage that I have for this car is somewhat limited. Alright, so pays out some 300 fame points, which is rather dismal. But anywho, win is a win. Takes out some 3 service bars off. There you go, 1 upgrades across the board. Cost you some 841,300 racing dollars, by the way. Alright, let's check into next event lined up. Head to head, single lap at Porsche short on-road circuit. So it should be another pretty quick one. And my opponent's finish is glossy. Look at that. Putting some wax on, huh? JKR, that must be then one of the official liveries, because generally flag bots, are not customized, but they will feature different official liveries or official paint colors. Alright, and just like that, quick lap around Porsche test track, short on-road circuit. And another whopping 300 fame points for that effort. I know. And that's another maybe 1.5 service bars taken out. Alright, so 2 gold trophies down out of some 35 available in this series, plus the 3 time trials. So let's check in to the first cup event of this series, 2-lap cup as Circuit of the Americas. Of course, tier 1, there is no PR requirement, and it's gonna be the short track variation club circuit, the one without much elevation difference. And 1 white and 1 orange cars definitely stand out in the crowd, right? Not so much the kind of a matte gunpowder gray versus the sort of a little bit more glossier black. They don't really stick out in the crowd, but having some colors in here. All right. I'll claim the lead before the end of the lap 1 here. And let's check out some different views. So the bumper view looks more or less the same across the board. We just get to inspect what the Valkyrie looks like from behind like this, right? And then we got, of course, the hood view. Let's get to see the nose, if you will. And then we got the most elaborate cockpit view, in this case with lots of screens. I think we need a few more. Could be like a Pimp My Ride kind of screen-filled car. I think that show was on MTV back in the days. Early 2000s, I want to say. Oh yes. Like, how many screens can you put on a car? Anyway, minute 32 and change for those 2 quick laps pays out whopping 400 fame points. I know. And takes out another 3.5 service bars or so. So that's about halfway down after 1 tier of racing in this bonus series. But tier 2 is unlocked with that 3rd gold trophy. Pick up a few racing dollars for that as well. Alright, so that's the tier 1. Let's continue on to tier 2 in the next video. So stay tuned and we'll catch you guys in the next video.